grass is green when your heart is strong. Okay, gotta make sure we look good. We're in focus. Good. Wow, that is a white hair. Oh my gosh, can you see that? I just found a white, that is not even gray, that is a white hair on my shoulder as I started this video. Oh goodness. Hey, Brian Miller here, former professional magician turned author, speaker, coach, consultant, podcast host about human connection and audio nerd. And welcome to Audio for Content Creators, where we help you sound better and level up for all your content creation needs. This video is all about the Rode VideoMic NTG, an absolute powerhouse all-around content creator's dream. You're hearing it right now. It's just out of frame. This entire video is going to be about this microphone, but in a slightly different way than we normally talk about it. See, I think there's a lot of singer-songwriters, solo musicians on YouTube that are underserved by channels like mine that spend a lot of time talking about these kind of on-camera shotgun mics, from budget options like the Rode VideoMic or the Movo VXR10 all the way up to like the deities and the Rode VideoMic NTG like we're talking about here. They want to know if these mics will work for them for just making quick, videos of them playing guitar and singing, or playing piano and singing, just for YouTube. And I think that typically, I know for myself, I always assume that if you're a musician, you're going to be using a mic that's really designed for music. It occurs to me that even if you're a musician who owns all of the great mics for making music, you don't always want to set up all that stuff just to play a song, sing, play guitar, and just hit upload, right? You want to know if there's a microphone that maybe you can attach right to your camera, or you can do what I'm doing right now, which is film and then record the microphone going into portable audio recorder, maybe a digital interface like what's sitting back here. You just want to know, is it possible to use one of these microphones for your music? Yes, of course it is. But the question is, which one is best suited? Let me tell you right off the bat, the Rode VideoMic is a very poor choice for you. It's got to win 100 hertz roll off, which means none of the low end of an acoustic guitar, a piano, or your voice is going to be captured by that mic. The Movo VXR10 for 40 or 50 bucks actually goes all the way down to 50 hertz. You'll capture more of the low end. It's a little muddy. You're gonna have to do some EQ tweaking in post. This video is about the Rode VideoMic NTG, which has an insane amount of features that really feel like they've been optimized for a music creator, except for one thing, which is it doesn't have a very high SPL, sound pressure level. You are not going to be able to stick this on an electric guitar cabinet and record electric guitar at high volumes. If you're moving air through the speakers, this thing can't handle it. Other than that, you can sing, you can record acoustic guitar, you could record piano. There's lots of things that you can do with this microphone. And it's got features like a 75 hertz roll off. So if you just want to take care of the low end rumble, air conditioning noise, things like that, you can do that right on the mic. It's got a presence boost if you really want to bring out the vocals while you're playing piano or acoustic guitar, something like that. It's got a safety track feature. Left channel is recording the normal input gain, and the right channel is recording -6 dB to avoid clipping by accident. So should you end up singing way louder than you expected to be, you've got that safety track on the other side, and you can just split the stereo in post into 2 separate monos and use whichever one works best for you. It's got a 3.5mm TRS output, and it doubles as a TRRS output, and there's more. It also has a USB-C direct connection to go into a computer. So if you don't want to use a portable audio recorder, you could USB this thing straight into your computer and it becomes an audio interface. Your computer will recognize this microphone as a USB audio interface, which means you can live stream with this in addition to recording if you want to. But the question really is, does it sound good? And so I did a full test using this mic on 3 different components: voice, now it's gone, acoustic guitar, and I did mic up an electric guitar cabinet. But I did have to keep the mic about, I would say, 2 to 3 feet away from the cab. So you're not getting really the direct sound. You are capturing a little bit more of the room tone. That's the only big issue with this mic is the SPL. Basically, what I ended up doing is I recorded one of my songs, really just to avoid copyright, not to promote myself, but I recorded one of my songs from an album that I released in 2015, a full-length album under the project name Escher's Enigma. That's actually my album. It's a pseudonym that my father and I release original music under. None of the features of this mic were engaged. I did not engage any of the low cuts. I didn't engage the presence boost. I didn't use the safety track feature, none of that. I just recorded all of them and then mixed them in post. What you're about to see is the entire song. It's about 3.5 or 4 minutes. And again, I'm not trying to get you to listen to this song. What I want you to pay attention to is that I keep flipping back and forth between the raw and the edited version of each of the 3 different components of this song. So you can listen to this entire thing and decide for yourself, do you like the sound of this microphone if it was raw and you were doing no processing, going maybe on a live stream? Do you like the sound of it edited? At least that's how I edited it. Even if you don't like my particular edit, do you like the way that this microphone accepts processing? Because as musicians know, not all microphones handle processing very well, just like not all guitar amps handle pedals on the way in very well. I'll leave it to you to listen and decide, so please enjoy this song, When Your Heart, off of my 2015 full-length acoustic pop album, For a Moment, from Escher's Enigma.
Shallow life breeds only hate, and a one-night stand, well, I guess it can wait. For a lonely soul lost in her thoughts, make no mistake, she has a heavy heart. Insufficient light to see what is wrong. Many memories will of a brighter song, and now it's gone, but I'll carry on, because the grass is green when your heart is strong. Drink another beer, we'll have another taste. You've got 3 sips left, you've got nothing to waste, but oh, so much to lose. You're wasting time following the crowd. Step out of that line, and now it's gone, but I'll carry on, because the grass is green when your heart is strong. Well, it's been a year since I've seen your face. Well, I never thought you'd be the one to leave. Well, it's been a trip, and it hurt like hell. Well, I never meant to lose myself this way. Now it's gone, but I'll carry on, because the grass is green when your heart is strong. And now it's gone, and now it's gone. Because the grass is green when your heart is strong.
So that's it. What did you think? Let us know in the comments. Did you like the tone on the acoustic, the vocals, the electric guitar from this microphone? Did you like it raw? Did you like it edited? Did you think it sounded good all being pieced together? If you're a musician, is this a microphone that you would consider using for producing YouTube videos, for live streaming, or even for producing some of your real songs? I mean, would you actually use this microphone to record vocals or guitar on a real project, not just for YouTube? All right, so it's about 2 weeks after I filmed this video and the day before it was scheduled to be uploaded. This is just a quick addendum. I am occasionally, very occasionally, criticized on videos like these for not actually offering my own opinion on the microphone or piece of audio gear, and that is a valid criticism. Although it's not really a criticism because I never intended to be giving my opinion on videos like these. I make these videos so that you can evaluate the audio or the piece of gear for yourself and decide if it would be right for you. I think it's really important to learn how to listen and how to evaluate audio and audio gear and audio equipment for yourself. However, I can also see the other side of that, which is if you're relatively new to audio, you have no idea what you're listening for, and you actually need people like me and channels like maybe Podcastage and Booth Junkie and Curtis Judd, folks like that, to give you their opinion from a wide variety of different perspectives on what you're listening for, so you can actually learn what it is you're listening for and how to evaluate audio for yourself in the future, even if that means you end up coming to a different conclusion than me or whoever's making the review or giving you their opinion. Having said that, here are my thoughts on using the Rode VideoMic NTG for music. It would not be my first choice if you're looking exclusively to use this mic for music. However, if you're looking for an all-around content creator's microphone that you can use for talking headshots boomed overhead like this, for live streaming, for vlogging, for indie filmmaking, for music content creation, for all the different things, podcast, narration, voiceover, yeah, this is an incredible value, an incredible microphone. I would 100% get it as a one and done all-around solution. It doesn't sound bad, it just sounds kind of uninspired. See, on the acoustic guitar, I felt like it was kind of a little dull sounding before I processed it, right? The natural sound of this mic. And that is a very expensive, very, very nice custom-made Ovation acoustic guitar that in the real world is very lively and very bright, and it also has some good body, some character to it, but it's got a percussive action that I really like when I play. And this microphone just didn't capture that. It sounded kind of dull, kind of neutral, kind of uninspired. And then on voice, on the what's interesting is because the mic is really designed for this, for spoken word, to be used as a shotgun microphone, it's got that upper mid kind of presence, clarity bump in it that works really well for this. But that exact same feature I felt like it made the sung vocals just overly harsh, overly aggressive. So I ended up having to do quite a lot of work in EQ in post to kind of balance that back out, to soften out those harsher frequencies before doing the creative work of EQ and compression. There's quite a lot of processing on the voice and on the guitar in the edited version of what you just heard. And then, of course, I would never use this on a mic'd electric guitar cabinet for all the problems with SPLs we've discussed. You have to be 3, 4, maybe 5 feet away from it, depending on how much air you're moving through a cabinet, and it's not ideal for that. There are a lot of great features built into the Rode VideoMic NTG for musicians, for music content creators. It's just the tone of the mic itself, just a little uninspired. It's a little flat, it's a little dull when it comes to music. It's not gonna bring out the best qualities of an instrument or your voice, as far as I'm concerned, but I'll leave that decision to you. So, having said that, my name is Brian Miller. Thanks so much for sticking with me, and always remember, our world is a shared experience. Every interaction is meaningful, and every person you meet, even virtually, is important. So come back and see us again to sound better and level up, and we'll see you soon.